What's good, Invisible Corporation? My name is Chaos, and we are back with the Invisible Corporations podcast. Holy cow, it's the 25th episode of the Invisible Corporations podcast. Nice to know that it's not only Twitch that drops frames, but also YouTube. So that is a great way to start the day. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock, and everybody else is here. We got Damien Dragon, Sleepy Steelix, and YmmijTortuga.
Hello.
Sleepy Steel Boy.
Sleepy Steel Boy.
Steel Boy.
I love how I found that thing on Twitter. It was just like what it means when I'm on Discord, and it was like the green icon, it says sleeping, and then the yellow icon sleeping, and then the red icon sleeping. Offline is like, I'm definitely out, do not talk to me. I'm like, this is Steelix.
Hang me with it.
Hey, it was literally you.
Dickhead.
What is going on, Alpha? Welcome into the stream, good to see you. Hello, Alpha.
Where is the...
Hello, all.
Whoa.
I don't know what that
Where is the link?
is. That Alpha?
Yes, that is
In my
Alpha.
Discord.
And Jimmy's. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate you being an awesome person. Taking care of the back end stuff that I usually do really quick. Right.
Well, he's called Mr. Tech Support for a reason.
Well, usually Tui's talking and stuff, and I can kind of just like not pay attention and do stuff.
Yeah.
But Tui's not here, so I have to like. I'm trying to get the stream set up and trying to get everything running. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, a lot of us couldn't make it today, so unfortunately.
It's kind of funny though because like Tui couldn't make it, and it's not even a holiday for him. It's just kind of funny. I was thinking because I'm like today is like it is
Dave.
4th of July, so yeah.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy Independence Day to everyone out there, and please stay safe out there. People are crazy around this time.
I was gonna
Grab
address
the
that
mood.
later on, but
Hey, website at some point.
yeah, I was gonna address it later on. But like, I know a lot of things are opening up and going back out and things, but like, guys, just be careful with yourselves. Like, don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb.
My opponent just
Please.
rage quit.
Nice. No, I had some guy. I was using my team, and I had a certain mon on my team that I'm not gonna DOS myself because I don't want to spoil my team yet. But he was just like, "Oh, you keep using this Pokemon. I'm gonna," and then he just rage quit, and I'm like, "Dude, you're literally sitting there with an Urshifu on your team. Like, don't at me."
I saw that. I was like, wait, what? I'm so confused. Why are you bashing on that Pokemon when you have an Urshifu?
I mean, it's not. It wasn't even a legendary. It's just like it's one of my utility Pokemon that I have that I thought was niche, and threw into my team, and it worked.
Yeah. Which
GG.
Urshifu was he using? Dark or water?
This is dark. I've seen 2 dark fighting ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just basically editing at the moment.
I am working on Animal Crossing right now.
No.
Yesterday's
Just
episode
battle
went
before I go
off.
into the comp ladder.
Something about the comp ladder. I missed that.
I'm just doing some test battles before I go into there.
Yeah. I'm keep specking the team. Like I've been specking teams since we started. Oh.
Yeah.
So I just like I haven't built a team, and I've been trying to build a team since the games come out. But I just haven't been able to do it because I've been keep changing my team because something new will come out. Like this is one of the weirdest times for VGC, like for VGC in general, because it changes so frequently. Because it takes a little bit of time for a format to get set up, and then it just DLC came out or Pokemon Home came out and that changed it, and then DLC came out and that changed it. And so once the other DLC came out, it will change again because obviously things like Amoonguss and Politoed for rain teams and other stuff is back in the game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't actually seen Politoed yet, so or Amoonguss either.
I stopped trying to keep up with the Pokemon scene after what was it? X and Y, a long time ago. I stopped trying to keep up because I'm like I'm getting too old to try to keep up no more.
Well, it's funny because like that's like when I picked it up. So I was just like, I play Pokemon because I like to play Pokemon and I want to do different playthroughs. And then it's just like, nah.
But you gotta think,
stuff.
I'm one of those old competitive players. I've been playing since I was a kid. I can't keep up with it no more. I was doing competitive. Let's go TGC. When the original Pokemon games were out. So, Jesus. I feel old, man, and I'm only 24.
I
wish
just
I got
cheesed
it.
the hell out of this Malamar.
Lol.
First in Hypnosis.
I like how you're saying it's like you're super old. And
Jimmy's like,
here I am. I'm freaking 30 and I'm still doing the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I say still, but I'm only recently just getting into the competitive scene. It's been a lot of fun, though.
Didn't you like? When did you stop playing Pokemon?
What, me?
Gen 2.
For a while. Gen 2.
Gen 2.
Jeez.
I didn't play Gen 3.
Then you picked it back
Why
up in
is
what? Gen 4?
No. Well,
Or
kinda. I mean, kinda. I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But I didn't play a main series game again, and I think I played a little bit of, I think I have Y or X, I don't even remember which game I had. Is that bad? I think that's bad.
That's not terrible. I mean, a lot of people, especially when Gen 5 came out, a lot of people quit the franchise. And sort of, when you got the...
I never understood that, though. Gen 5 gets a lot of hate, but I have a lot of IRL friends saying that Gen 5 is very underrated.
It is very underrated. But if you look at it, think about what happened with the National Dex in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Right.
That happened in Gen 5, but none of the old Pokemon were in there. It was just straight new Pokemon. So everybody was mad, and everyone just left.
No one could take it. No one could take it. Like,
Oh, is that why Gen 5 is hit on so much?
Yeah, because it's basically National Dex at its worst. Because
Pretty much.
You have 156 new Pokemon that never before have seen, and you don't have anything old. Like, your favorite Pokemon's gone. If it's
Exactly.
Gen 1 through 4.
You had to relearn some of the Pokemon, and just some people were just turned off by that fact.
A lot of people left after Generation 2 as well because it was supposed to be the end of the franchise, like at that point. And then Generation 3 just didn't appeal to people for some reason.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. I liked it. I just... The change up a little bit was a little difficult, just adding so many new Pokemon. But, you know, you can still keep up with it. But some people just didn't like that there was new. There was new stuff coming in.
See, I think that's one of the weirdest things about the Pokemon too. It's like, because, like, I'm thinking Sword and Shield specifically, you weren't going to get your National Dex anyway until after Pokemon Home came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were going to have to use whatever was in the game anyway.
Pretty much. But I think it was just like the fact that they knew it was coming in. That it was just like a whole... kind of like a hopeful thing.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion, personally.
I mean, I didn't play Generation 1 and 2 until they came out on Virtual Console. So, like, I started in Generation 3.
Damn.
Which is why I kind of like partial to Generation 3 stuff, because that's my Gen 1.
I heard Gen 3 did very, very well.
Gen 3 is amazing.
Yeah,
Gen
Gen 3 did very, very well with the
It is.
just improving upon the already improved, Generation 2. And Generation 2 did a very good job improving on Generation 1, because it introduced genders, it introduced time of day, it introduced
Breeding.
days of the week, breeding, shinies, all of that stuff. So that's why, I'm definitely a Gen 2 person. That is why
Gen 2 is my favorite generation. It's
Mhm.
the gen I started with, and it will always be my favorite.
So
I
I'm
think
basically,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm basically the only one here who started with Gen 1 and, well, the original Gen 1.
Oh no, I started with Gen 1.
Oh no, I'm saying, like, that's where I officially started. Like, everyone else started at, a little bit higher, like Gen 2, Gen 3.
No.
Personally,
No.
I was literally
I
into the
started with
game.
Gen 1. I started with Gen 1. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue.
I was red. Fight me.
I want to fight you. I'm sad that I wasn't red.
Oh, you wanted red.
I did. There was no red at the store the time I bought it. I remember this very, 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 very vividly.
It was something that I got red, and the main mascot for it was Charizard. The funny thing is, when I got the game, I immediately went with Blastoise.
My first starter was Squirtle. My first starter.
I don't think I was alive when Red and Blue came out.
You were.
98, right?
It was 98.
Yeah.
What
At least in the
month
States.
in 98?
I don't
November? Wait, no. March, probably.
Yeah, 2 years after the anime actually started, they came out with games. So yes, 99.
No, I
Hey Siri,
wasn't.
when
I
did
was
Pokemon
not
Red and
alive
Blue come
at
out?
that point.
I was already 2 years in.
Pokemon Red and Blue was published
I was
February
6.
27th, 1996.
I was 2.
It was published February 27th, 1996. That was Japan, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not. I was not kicking on this earth just yet.
Hey, you still got into it, so we're happy enough. You gotta be happy enough.
Yeah.
Gen 2 favorite theme song? Gen 1 is what I started with, both Red and Blue at the same time. Favorite Generation 3. The thing I want to say about Generation 3 before we go into the podcast, which that was 10 minutes, by the way. The thing about Generation 3 that I like, it's a very experimental generation because they planned on Generation 1, Generation 2, and then Generation 2, the fight with Red to be the final boss, and that would be it. So when Generation 3 came around, it was just like, hey, how do we expand the Pokemon universe from here? What do we do? So you see Coliseum
Too much
XD.
water is what they did.
You see a new evil team kind of thing coming out. You see a bunch of different strategies. Mystery Dungeon.
Aqua, right?
Yeah.
Magma, Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see a lot of really cool stuff.
I don't get why they changed from evil teams trying to radically alter shit to the evil teams like Team Yell being like, oh hey, I'm gonna help you in the end. What the hell?
Team Yell. Good old Team Yell.
But anyways, we need to get into the podcast, the officially of the podcast. You guys don't know, the first 10 minutes we always talk about random stuff. So we actually do have some topics to talk about today. KK is back. Well, I just saw that pop up. But we have some topics to talk about today. Again, happy 4th of July to those of you who are celebrating. If anyone's not celebrating, I understand. I know there's a movement I saw on Twitter where people are like, F the 4th of July or something like that. But yeah, it's still an important day in American history, that the official day where the Declaration of Independence was signed and all that. So way back when in the 1776, right? Methinks
1776.
So what you guys?
7 years ago.
Well, that's Gettysburg Address, sir. But let's talk about some of the content going on with the channel first and foremost. So this month you guys have seen YmmijTortuga started doing Animal Crossing. That'll conclude about halfway through the month, I believe. The Friday the 17th is the last day.
17th, yeah.
So that's going to be the last day. Damien actually started his new series. You can see Naruto on Thursdays. First episode went out on the 2nd, so go check that out. I am now playing Smash, so if you guys want to check out the World of Light Nuzlocke, that's Mondays and Wednesdays. Tekkit should have a new series coming out this month. We're not sure when it's going to be exactly. I still have to deal with figuring out when exactly in the next few episodes it's going to go away, because he keeps saying that and doesn't tell me the right day. Solar Light Lunar Dark's still here after a little bit of a scary situation, but it's still here. And gaming news on Sunday.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll see about some other stuff coming out this month. But as of right now, that's what you got. Everyone's still the same upload schedule. Chaos Mondays and Wednesdays. Tekkit on Tuesdays. Damien Thursdays and Sundays. Ymmij Fridays. And then Steelix on Saturdays. We're trying to get Tui more involved in the channel, in my opinion, also. That's kind of my push. So we're trying some things, trying to get a series together or something to work with him a little bit more. Also, Minecraft will be coming back at some point. I don't know when the last episode's up. We haven't had a lot of time to record it, and so I want to give our apologies for that. A lot of us have been really busy between just things going on with different things in life. I moved last month, so that was part of why I couldn't do a lot.
I had a major job change, so
So a lot of things going on.
Every time we go to do anything Minecraft decides to put up a big middle finger to all of us.
That
So,
too.
yeah.
Sounds like a mood.
It's an entire mood. Mojang just does anything it wants.
I guess it doesn't like you.
Doesn't like
No,
any of
like
us, dude.
anybody.
Anytime it disconnects my auto like login, I have to wait a day to log in again because it always just like doesn't accept my password.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really annoying. But anyway, we're gonna start off with talking about what we do for the 4th of July, since it is the 4th of July, and I know a lot of us usually have family plans and things like that coming up. So you know what, Steelix, you go first, since I know yours is very fun and entertaining, and everyone's gonna enjoy what you have to say about this.
I just sleep, to be honest.
There you
I'm
go.
Canadian, so I really don't give a crap about it.
Oh, thanks.
It's fair enough. Like, I understood when I put it in there. I'm like, look, it's literally 4th of July. We can't not talk about it. And I understand that we have people like Tui and Dave.
Oh, that's today. Oh crap, I should be asleep.
Yeah, Tui and Dave are British, so they don't care. They really don't care because we separated from Britain. And then Steelix doesn't care because it's Canadian, obviously. But the rest of us, the majority.
Canadian, eh?
The majority of our content creators are from the United States, especially the United States East Coast. So that's where we're at. So it affects all of us. And I know there's some stuff going on, as I said earlier, but it's just cool to talk
Are you
about what we
kidding
usually
me?
do. So,
I just ran into someone who was using hack mods on ranked.
well,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I typically
What the hell?
have barbecues and, just celebrate with family and stuff. As of this current moment, I have no plans this 4th of July. Because of the pandemic, but yeah.
how about you, Damien?
Normally me and my family do a huge barbecue and we light up some fireworks. But this year, seeing as fit that we just moved into our house last October, we still haven't gotten too much stuff for the new house. So, we're doing most of that next year. So this year we're spending a family day and just relaxing and hoping that the fireworks don't scare our cats a lot to make sure that we don't get clawed to pieces. That's my
Oh boy. For me, usually what I do on July 4th is usually we go. My dad's birthday actually falls around this time too. So usually we spend a week camping or something as a family. So we didn't get to do that this week, but I am doing that next week. So that's why I'm not doing any streams next week. So I'm leaving literally today to go do that. So that's why we're doing the podcast a little. Well, we usually do it early, so that's fine. But yeah, we used to go camping, and we have cookouts, camping and stuff, and we just get to hang out with the family for a week or so. It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very nice.
so basically, me and Jimmy are doing the same thing as Steelix. We're basically just sleeping in.
I
Well,
wouldn't-
So
you're
depending
up
on how
now.
long this goes, I have to leave in like a half an hour.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna be that long. To be
We're already
Okay.
we're already 33% of the way through because we've got one of our 3 topics done. So let's move on to the second
Oh,
topic.
okay, cool.
Actually.
What's the next one?
What are some of our favorite franchises? So I left this one open. I didn't specify video games, but I'll let you take your interpretive spin on it. So let's go with Damien first this time.
Seeing as fit that my whole gimmick is Dragon God of Gaming, I'm gonna take the gaming route for this one. I don't watch too many movies, so I can't really say that. If I have to pick a movie, I love the movie Meet the Spartans. But for video games, I'm always privy to the Mortal Kombat franchise. First game I've ever played, the last game I will probably ever put down. Assassin's Creed, I always love the series. And one of my top favorites is Sly Cooper, which is a little lesser known game.
Sure, I got that.
Gotta love it. But yeah, those are my favorite franchises. I will never put those things down, and they will always be at the top of my list. Never be topped.
Okay.
Steelix,
What?
you want to talk about yours?
Well, I'm more of a video game guy than movies or anything, but my favorite franchise, one of my favorites, is actually the Fossil Fighters series.
So
I've
you talk about
played
that.
almost every version of the game, but my personal favorite is the Fossil Fighters Frontier game for the 3DS.
I've never played
That
that
game
series.
was great.
I'll have to look into that because I haven't played it. So
I want to do a series on that game when I actually have like an ability to be able to.
I might know a way to do it. We'll see about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Jimbo.
Gotcha.
I think mine easily has to be Pokemon. How many franchises? Like I said, at the beginning of the podcast, I got out in Gen 2, and then I've put, probably in the last year, I've probably put over 1,000 hours into these Pokemon games.
Yeah.
How many other franchises can do that? So, I think it has to be Pokemon. I think outside of that, Kingdom Hearts was a really cool game, good series, good franchise.
I couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah, it's very hard to keep up with that one.
I tried.
Movie-wise, I'm not a big movie person. Anybody who knows me knows that. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that.
Obvious one is obvious one. So do I even need to talk about the Pokemon's my favorite franchise?
No, there's no need. There is no need.
Okay,
There is
cool.
no need right now.
So I'll go with some other topics. For movies, I'm a big Harry Potter and Star Wars fan. Like those are my two go-to movie franchises.
Yeah.
Which
Other
one?
game, what?
Which ones? I'm like Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, or Deathly Hallows. What's it called? Goblet of Fire. Which ones do you like?
All of
We
them.
said Harry Potter franchise.
I know, but I'm like just favorite movie out the genres. That's what I'm saying. Because I would like the Goblet of Fire over the other
Well,
ones.
if you really need to know, it's Order of the Phoenix, and it's episode 3 of Star Wars. But lol.
Thank you.
Um,
You helped me. Thank you.
But I for that's movie franchises. I don't really have a lot other ones. I watch Disney. I mean, if you want to count that as a franchise, but I'm not usually. I usually do Pokemon for movies. For movies, Pokemon, Harry Potter, and Star Wars are the 3 I usually go with. Video games, it's Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, and Sonic. Obviously, I do like Mario. It's fun, but I'm more of a Sonic kind of guy than a Mario kind of guy. It's just me.
To be honest, it's no secret that all of us do enjoy Pokemon. Let's face it, this is how we all met at one point. Just Pokemon.
Yeah.
Through Pokemon, that's how most of us all met. So let's be real here.
I will have to say, Dave did put Elder Scrolls in the chat, and I saw that, and I'm like, yes, I really do love the Elder Scrolls series too. So, I've played Skyrim way too many times. So yeah, I'll add that in there. I don't really think there's anything else I focus too much on, but those would be what I have to say is my favorite franchises. Apologies, I am stuttering today. There's a lot of things going on, so I'm just everywhere.
Y'all gonna flame me for this, but I've
Flamed.
I've never picked up Elder Scrolls. I've never picked up Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Neither have I, so that doesn't
That's
really change much.
To gamers, that's a sin. I
Yeah.
played Morrowind, but I never picked up Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
I mean, I've only really played Skyrim, so fair.
It's like a detriment to some people. It's just like, you've never played Elder Scrolls, you are not a real gamer. Like, okay, calm yourself.
The last topic we
Calm
got
yourself,
for today.
man.
Calm yourself, man. There you go. The last one we got for the
Thank
day.
you.
Last franchise. I'll edit that in. Wop. Just kidding. We're not gonna edit that in. This is a live thing. I'm not editing that in. But the last topic we got for the day is what got us into playing video games, and that is a very interesting and big topic. And I'm gonna let Jimmy Turtle go.
What got me into playing video games?
Bingo.
It's video games.
All right. Fair enough.
That's the mood.
My dad. We played on the original NES. We played Mario all the time. Zelda was kind of big. I didn't really care for the puzzle games at the time. But we played a lot of the original Mario, Super Mario 3, etc. And it just kind of got me hooked. And then eventually, we got the Nintendo 64, which is probably my favorite console to date because it never seemed, when I was growing up, it never seemed to matter what came out on the PlayStation, the GameCube, or PlayStation 2, or whatever. We always seemed to go back to the Nintendo 64. Between Mario, between GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, some of the FPS games, all of that stuff. We always seem to go back to the Nintendo 64. But like I said, as far as playing games goes, I credit my dad.
Hall of Champions, GoldenEye 007.
Who's up next?
I'll take the reign on this one.
Oh, good. I was just sitting here waiting to see if someone would do something.
What got me into gaming? When I was little, I actually was ADHD, so there was not very much to really sit me down, and keep my attention. My mother bought a Super Nintendo for herself, and then I found my way to grabbing up the controller, which was a Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. So it was the first time I sat down and actually, something kept my attention for more than 2 minutes. And so from then on, every day I would sit in front of that TV for about roughly 10 to 12 hours, never taking my eyes off the screen, just playing video games every single day. The first game I ever really picked up on my own was Mortal Kombat, as I said, and that just skyrocketed from there. I never put the controller back down. It's always been my escape, and that's been my escape from reality for most of my life. So that's what got me into video games. ADHD. Take your medicine, please.
Well,
unless it's prescribed
for me, I don't have much of a sentimental story like that, but it was one time when I went camping, I met this one kid who was actually the start of when I started playing Pokemon. He gave me Pokemon Crystal because I had a Game Boy with some game I don't remember, and he just gave me Pokemon Crystal, and after a bit, we started playing some Mario Party, and I haven't seen that kid since, but I hope he's doing well.
That was cool. It's always nice to have somebody get you into it.
Good kid.
I don't know.
He also gave me Pokemon cards, so yeah.
See, that's the start of every friendship back then.
Pokemon cards, yeah.
Every friendship. Yeah, Pokemon cards? Yes. You want to trade? Yes. Let's go. You're my best friend now.
I didn't have any. He just gave me some.
Bruh, what a legend. What a legend. He's like
Yeah,
Dave
he
out
was.
there. He's like the Dave of Pokemon cards, dude.
Yup.
Out there backpacking people, dude.
Dave.
My uncle gave me his Game Boy Color with Pokemon Crystal. Yeah, that's cool. I remember that story. I know that story. It's fun. For me, though, I don't know. What started me playing video games? I mean, I was a very artistic person, so I kind of just, like, messed around with whatever I got my hands on. And so, when my siblings were at school, it was, I had the GameCube sitting right there, and I was by myself, so I just kind of played GameCube, and I always watched, I was very interested in Pokemon from a very early on, because my brother he played the games when they came out, and so I watched him play the games as a kid, and so I guess just wanting to do my own thing with Pokemon, and trying out playing myself, that got me into playing it. Eventually, I really got into it when I got my first Game Boy Advanced SP. It's a red Game Boy Advanced SP, because it was to match Fire Red, and that was my first real gaming experience that I remember. They couldn't keep me quiet in the car on the trip we were going on, and so they're like, "Hey, let's go buy Chaos a gaming system, so that way he can shut up and he can play Pokemon and sit in the back." So, but once I got Fire Red, I kind of just fell in love with it. And one of my earliest memories from my childhood is just sitting there, waking up on every day of the week and having a set schedule where I would play, you know, Pokemon Coliseum or XD for a couple hours a day.
Nice.
I feel like it's just been a part of my life, and it's just something I've done to entertain myself.
I'm gonna feel like a bad person to ask if I didn't. Did anybody else own Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, or was it just me?
Yep, I did.
I didn't have an N64, so I didn't.
My man.
Fun fact, I actually got Pokemon Stadium 2 before I got Pokemon Stadium.
Huh.
Hey, you still got it. You still got it.
Yeah, I went straight from an Atari to a GameCube, so everything in between. No.
Means you jumped the freaking gap.
Yeah. It was my parents had, my grandmother had the Atari that my dad and his siblings had when they were kids, and so we played that until I got a GameCube.
From that to that, it's like you parted the freaking Red Sea like freaking Moses from gaming.
Hey, Dig Dug was fun,
GameCube.
Okay.
and golf was fun. So I enjoyed it. I don't remember what the golf game was called, but it was fun.
I used to play the Mario golf game for the 64.
I had the one for GameCube. It was cool.
Just Mario, anything Nintendo just had something Mario related, and some of it was just stupid. I could not tell why they made so many bad Mario games. Oh,
Not a bad team.
You think they made so many bad Mario games? I said one of my favorite franchises is Sonic. What do you want, dude? I've dealt with a lot, man.
I love Sonic. It was just that they took that and ran a little too far with it.
Yeah. That's a mood.
Because I can't bash on Sonic DX, Sonic Adventures, because I played that to death, even though you had no idea where the hell to go. But I just couldn't get it until like I got Sonic 06, and I just couldn't take it no more.
That's why I'm glad I played it later in life.
And then I played Sonic Unleashed, and I was just like, okay, I'm never picking up a Sonic game again. I'm done. It's like him into a werewolf. We have had enough Twilight freaking game consoles. No. No, how about this?
I stopped at Sonic and the Black Knight, or whatever the hell it was called.
Oh God, no.
I stopped at Sonic Adventure 2.
Pick it up.
I stopped at Sonic Adventure 2 because I played the crap out of SA1 and SA2, just because I love those two games. I never went to anything else.
It was still playable. Like when you talk about Sonic, you're talking about the games that were playable. Some of the other games were not playable, and it was not passable. There was no defending it. Like, I love Sonic, and I want Sonic to succeed. Sonic Mania was brought it back to form, and I loved Sonic Mania. I loved seeing Sonic Mania. But back then, it was just like, you took him out back, and you old yellered it.
Oh God.
Like, that's what that was.
That's a term I didn't expect.
You old yellered Sonic. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say you Lenny'd Sonic, but never mind.
You took the 12 gauge.
Hey.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, moving to a happier topic, guys. Anything else we want to talk about before we This is the topic changing song.
This is a moving on. Oh, whip!
Alright. Anything else we want to talk about? That was all the topics we had for today, so I mean
No. I got nothing. I'm blank. I'm on my 12 hours of no sleep. I have nothing. Like, my eyes are half closed at the moment. I'm not here.
Youth.
I'm
You're good? Is that what you said?
No, I'm focused.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm working on Animal Crossing right now.
You're focused.
Champ that I am.
At least one of us are, Jimmy. At least one of us are.
I'm the champ that I am.
Well, guys, that's gonna be it for the podcast today. I know surprisingly we got a relatively short one. It helps when we don't have certain somebody talking all the time and going off topic. But
Me.
sorry, I had some coughs. My bad. I was just trying to. I don't know. I might be coming down with something. I don't know. But thanks for coming out. Hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. We do this every first Saturday of the month. Usually we do it in the mornings, Eastern, afternoons, British. So if you guys want to check us out, feel free to come out every Saturday. We have 25 episodes of this. So if you want to go back to the very, very beginning where it was just me and Tui bantering back and forth, you can go enjoy that. But
I may have to check that out.
it's been a great time.
Or check out when I first actually came into the podcast. Because
It all went downhill.
Rude chaos much. Wow. Okay,
No,
pal.
it went down after 6 when Tui just would not stop talking. That's when it went down. Let's face it.
Oh my gosh.
But it's been a blast to have the podcast last this long, and I hope you guys are enjoying the Invisible Corporation's content. If you guys are new to the channel, just found us today, I would recommend checking out the best bits. It is the greatest way to get into the series, into the channel, because you get to see the best moments of all of our creators across the time we've been doing it. So that's a great place to start out. If you have a specific interest, like if you like Smash, or if you like fighting games, or if you like Animal Crossing, or if you're a Pokemon fan, like the rest of us are, like there's something for you on the channel. That's what we always talk about. There is something for everybody here in Invisible Corporations. And even if you just like one of our content creators, you know, you can go check us all out, by the way, in the description down below. Make sure you go hit that subscribe button on each of our channels, and go follow us on Twitter, go follow us on Twitch. Stay connected with us. If you want to see something specific from us, you can put a bug in our ear. We might do a series on it down the road. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But as for now, schedule sits again Mondays, Wednesdays, World of Light Nuzlocke, Smash with Chaos. Tuesdays, Spore with Tekkit as of right now. That will change soon. Thursdays, Naruto with Damien. Fridays, Animal Crossing into something else at the end of the month with YmmijTortuga. Saturdays, Pokemon Solar Light Lunar Dark Shiny Badge Quest with Sleeping Steelix. And then Sundays is the gaming news with the one and only Dragon God of Gaming, Damien Dragon. I need to send you that edit so you can put it into your videos. It's funny. It's a good edit. It's a good edit.
I like
It's
it.
in an unaired episode of something that's not up yet, but we'll just see that when it comes out, and you guys will enjoy it.
Ooh.
Hopefully. As I said, gotta kick the bear sometimes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. Again, check out all our awesome stuff. If you want to see content, we have a Solar Light Lunar Dark episode coming out in an hour and 20. Go check it out. Enjoy it. But we'll see you guys.
This game has a scare in it. I'll tell you that much.
Scare tactics. If you guys want to check out more content, as always, the subscribe button is the best way to stay connected with the channel. We got a video every day. One of us is doing something, or all of us are doing something, or half of us are doing something, or Tui's taking the mic, but something's going on. So definitely come check us out. Hit that subscribe button down below. If you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, hit that like button as well. Check out our awesome content creators in the description down below. And any final words, gentlemen?
Thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope everyone has been enjoying the content that we put out. All of us are really dedicated to our work, and we put a lot of effort into our videos. So hope that shines through when we come onto the screen. So hope it livens up your day as much as you guys liven up ours when you watched our videos and subscribe to the channel. So we appreciate all your support, and I hope you all have a safe and very happy holiday today.
I'm just letting you guys go, so somebody jump in. Take
I
the
got
mic.
nothing.
Somebody donate to Mega Man's charity fund in his memory, since he got in that car accident.
Oh yeah, the trip to Ohio, he died.
Yeah.
Rip.
Rest in peace, Mega Man.
Rest in peace. Rest in pieces.
That
more like.
Ohio trip is not gonna be the same without him.
Dr. Wiley won on that one.
Jimbo, you got anything? Nope.
I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good. Just stay safe. I appreciate everyone. We appreciate everyone coming out, checking out the channel, as Damien Dragon said. And yeah, enjoy.
So thank you for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you too may become immortal. from Damien Dragon. I just can't.
That's
Can't
going
do
to the best bits of something I know it.
No, that's the point. It's only funny if when I butcher. It's kind of our thing now.
A man.
But
God damn it.
peace by Dragonlings. I don't know what your outro is, Steelix. I need to know what your outro is so I can do it.
I really don't have one. I say something different every damn time.
I was just about to say, you don't even have
I say something different every damn time. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
shut the hell up.
And as always, stay safe. And as always.